This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about the new signing of Bradley Roby. I believe that's his name. Also, Emmanuel Forbes deleting his Twitter, and why Swift is a liability on certain plays. But let's get straight into it. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm late. I'm late. I couldn't get the video out last night, so I was watching other content creators, probably just like you guys were. Uh, Bradley Roby has signed to the Philadelphia Eagles. More than likely, he's going to play the slot, but here we go. The official report by Jordan Schultz, former Saints and Broncos starting cornerback Bradley Roby is signing with the Eagles at the today's workout, which was yesterday. I'm told Roby, who has 3 career pick 6, fielded interest from multiple teams, but wanted to help Philly win a Super Bowl. Okay, here goes some numbers by Josh Sweat burner account. Okay, so he was targeted 63 times, 34 receptions given up, 409 yards given up, 54% completion when targeted, 1 touchdown allowed, 79.4 QB rating. Eagle just picked up more than serviceable DB to fill in at the nickel for them. I like this pickup. I really do. This is one of those moves like, okay, Howie is definitely cooking. You know, we definitely needed a slot corner because the goal was for opposing teams. This is what they were going to do. And Washington somewhat exposed it. We're just going to attack Joe. That's what they're going to do. You know, and Bradbury just a better outside corner than slot corner. It just is what it is. You want your two best on the outside. And Josh Jobe, he's just not ready yet. And that's okay. He's just not ready yet for that position because whoever he was on, if it was Pringle, if it was McLaurin, if it was the Monty Brown, I believe that's his name. Any of those guys, they just attacked Jahad Dodson. And he did not have the best day. But when you think of like Buffalo, they're going to try to line Stephon Diggs up on Job or something like that. When you think about, well, I don't think the new nickel corner is going to play this game, but like the Rams, they got Cooper Kupp and the new guy, the rookie who's been cooking. Like, you don't want Josh Jobe to lose confidence because of that type of stuff. So, again, we got some very, very tough games coming up. I ain't even mention the Dolphins, like Tyreek Hill versus Job, Waddle versus Job. Like, come on, he's just not ready for that type of task. You gotta put your best on those guys because all they're gonna do is try to line up their best against Job the whole time. So I like this move by Howie. I think we're not done. I think we get some out the before the trade deadline. I really do. We will see how he hold up, but again, great signing by the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Swift being a liability. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. Shout out to I believe his name is Shane Haffer or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip of the breakdown of DAndre Swift and why is he a liability in certain key points of the game.
There's a lot of hype around DAndre Swift in the running game, as there well should be. This is why you see Kenny Gainwell on the field still. This is going to be DAndre Swift. He's going to miss a block on this one. The Commanders bring pressure. He's responsible for picking up. You see, he comes over here on the defensive end. Now, is this a hard assignment? Yes, it's a hard assignment, right? Excuse me, that's a linebacker, not a defensive end. Is it a hard assignment? Yeah. Should you be able to make this block? Absolutely, and he's not able to. He gets a piece of him, spins around, and now Hurts is running for his life. There's nothing there. So every route is deep. Now, we can scream about lack of hot routes, and we certainly like to do that. But the issue here isn't hot routes. You think you're picking this up, and so you're trying to take a shot, right? We're in max protect now. Dallas Goedert's going to sort of leak out here at the end, but we're in max protect. We're expecting time for a route to develop downfield, and it just doesn't happen because DAndre Swift misses this block. And so this one's not on offensive scheme. It's on your running back missing a block there. Only spins him around. Now, he gets enough to allow Hurts to escape. He's not dead in the water. It's not a sack, but it is a wasted play, and it's because the Eagles struggle to pass protect, DAndre Swift especially so.
All right, as you see, DAndre Swift, and the reason why Kenny Gainwell gets so many snaps, especially ending the game when the game is close, is that DAndre Swift cannot block. Like, he cannot block. I don't know what it is, but man, if he get his pass blocking right, he'll be on the field for a long time. Because the question is, or everybody keep asking, why the Eagles are putting in Kenny Gainwell in this play or that play. Because when we need to max protect, DAndre Swift can't hold this weight. One thing Kenny Gainwell got over DAndre Swift, and I think I said this like 2 or 3 videos ago, is pass blocking, and it's very important. Because if you could give Jalen Hurts just a little bit of time, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith is going to get open. But what's happening is that DAndre Swift can't hold his own. That's what's happening. DAndre Swift is one hell of a runner, one hell of a guy coming out the backfield for us catching the ball. But when we need him to pass protect, he's just not that good. And I seen, like, I believe it was Philly 500. He was like, yo, why is Kenny Gainwell in on this play and that play? Now the running plays I really can't explain, like the 3rd and 11, the running like that. But I believe what Philly 500 says, that when DAndre Swift is on the field, he do keep the defense honest. But when it's obvious passing, it's hard to keep him on the field because he allowed too many sacks. He get beat one-on-one too many times. Like, he can't hold up against a linebacker. Don't know why. So that's why Kenny G gets so many snaps, is because Kenny G is a good pass blocker. He's a very good pass blocker, and DAndre Swift is just not. And I think the defenses are going to start picking up on that. Like, when Kenny G is in, they're going to throw the ball because he's the pass blocker. When Swift is in, he's going to run the ball. But sometimes we do catch them off guard with Swift pass blocking, but he's so bad at it. If they bring in a blitz, he's not going to hold. He's not. But I hope he get that right, because I don't see nobody really criticizing this too much. DAndre Swift pass blocking, he gotta get better, man. And nobody's talking about it, but he has to get better. Shout out to Shane, man, for bringing this up, because I called it out again like 2 games ago or a game ago. I'm like, yo, I love Swift, but man, he cannot pass block. And starting to show on film more and more why Kenny G is in on certain snaps. All right, so let's get into the next topic, man. Emmanuel Forbes deleted his Twitter. So here we go. Update: it appears Commanders rookie Emmanuel Forbes deactivated his Twitter account after a tough game on Sunday. Hopefully a reset will help him recover. But let me go ahead and let Baldy break down the one-on-one between him and AJ Brown.
The matchups in the game within the game, was AJ Brown, a first-team All-Pro receiver, against Emmanuel Forbes, a first-round rookie. And right here, just an in-cut. All right, Forbes gets him down along the Cam curl. All right, here we go. You can see in this off man just how fluid he is, how his hips just can do these kind of things. And he can stay sticky in coverage right there. Like, the talent shows up. All right, now here you go. AJ has got explosive change of direction, like right here, bam. Like, he can separate as well and as fast as anybody in this league. So you learn from these kind of things. Like, here he is up at the top. Now, this is a reroute, cover 2. All right, curl has got to read 2 to 1. He's reading the tight end to the wide receiver. Now, right here, the coaching point is if Forbes can just reroute him a little bit better than that, because this is exactly where Jalen wants to throw the ball, right in this hole. And because Curl's got to read that tight end in the seam, he's just a step late getting there. All right, but that stuff can get worked on. All right, now watch this. A.J. Brown, little change of direction, little change of speeds right here. That's all he wants to do. Just that change of speed right there. Now he's buying. All right. It just took one hesitation right there, and then he's just running through the beltway right there into the end zone. All right, now, here we go. So, it was a lot of good here. Like, this is a great job of coming back and getting a hand on the ball right there. It's a great job right here, down at the bottom. All right? Contested ball. He told me before the game that contested balls ain't 50-50. They're 80-20. And he's in a position to get this one right here. And Derek Forrest comes over and he blows him up. Like, he's got it. And his old man blows him up. Little friendly fire right there. All right? And then you get this right here. All right? It's going to happen. It's just going to happen. I mean, AJ sets him up. It's a great stutter and go. All he wants to do is for Forbes to just freeze his feet. Just pitter patter. That's all it is. I mean, this is design play. They're going after the rookie. They'll stutter. Got behind him. There you go. But in overtime, he battled. Like he kept battling. Here he is up here in overtime right now. Beats AJ to the spot right here. Down the field, another deep shot. He's in perfect position. All right. Hey, made some good plays. Gave up a couple. But that's what all rookies got to go through.
See, my thing with Emmanuel Forbes, right? And shout out to Baldy for that breakdown. My thing with him is he talked that talk. He the one that got AJ Brown upset, and AJ Brown put up a $175 on his head. And I heard that he was getting like death threats and stuff like that. That ain't cool. Like that ain't cool. It is what it is. He a rookie. It happens. Like, come on now. The death threats is a little too far. But he definitely got cooked. He deserved getting trolled and all that because he said he was going to stop Devontae Smith. Then they even put him on Devontae Smith. Then the play he was on Devontae Smith, he got mossed. AJ Brown cooked him, and he was talking junk the whole time to AJ Brown. But the rookie, you know, he been having a good year until he dealt with the AJ Browns and the Devontae Smiths of the world. So again, I know we in the mental health and all that era, but sometimes you gotta get trolled, my brother. You gonna talk like that, you're gonna get trolled. But again, like the death threats and all that's too far. But yes, you're going to get trolled. You got cooked, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, that's all I got today. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? DAndre Swift, Emmanuel Forbes, the new signee. How do we feel? How we feeling, Eagles Nation? But this is Eagle Al. I'm out.